So guys, welcome to this interactive webinar session, the first one of 4. Our goal today is to get a closer look inside DeepTech ACT platform, the matchmaking platform that has brought to life by the Acceleration team. My name is Anya, and I will be your host for today. First of all, when we say Acceleration team, who do we mean? We mean a bunch of these smiley faces that you see in the picture here that are coming from different parts of Europe. We have Italy, we have French, we have Austria, we have Portugal, Ireland, Romania, Greece. And we are all representatives from different institutions, such as research and development institutions. We are experts in gender inclusivity, in innovation. We are SMEs. We are basically industry experts specialized for deep tech. Our mission is to help deep tech startups connect. And when we say deep tech startups, we think about entrepreneurs, of course, startup as well, investors, accelerators, incubators, venture capitalists, anyone who is somehow related to the deep tech industry and wants to connect among other players in this innovation ecosystem. Why? Because our goal is basically to empower the ecosystem as a whole. Of course, everybody has a story, so do we as Acceleration, and our story kick-started in September 2022. We gathered that team that I was mentioning you about, and we were like, okay, we are experts in this industry. Let's see how we can improve it. So we sat down together and we talked. We applied benchmarking tool. We researched the industry, basically mostly accelerators, and we figured out that there are 4 common challenges in the basically, accelerators don't have enough operational capacity. They have a weak communication among each other and towards the startups. There is still a huge gender inclusivity gap that needs much deeper reform. And also there is a need for a broader community and for a stronger community between accelerators and also between startups in the deep tech. Then we thought, okay, these are the challenges. What can we do to improve this? Then we organized deep tech talks. Those are 4 online roundtables that are focused on solutions. We gathered guest speakers, experts from around Europe, and their conclusion was kind of equal. They all said that we need unified market. Then we as team said, okay, if that's what we need, then let's organize something, let's do something about it. So we organize collab events. Those are 4 online events that are focused on peer-to-peer networking between startups, accelerators, investors, and the 4th collab event was for the all players. The goal of this event was to basically get people together to know each other, to talk, to share experiences as best practices as the first step towards creation of this unified market. Then that was not enough for us. Then we went a step further. Then we organized a GROW program. GROW program was a 3-month exchange program where 10 deep tech startups that were selected joined our Acceleration accelerator, in which we were there to guide them, to support them, to provide them trainings, and we even traveled with them across Europe so they can get to know other innovation ecosystem, to see how they function and what are the best practices in those ecosystems. All these actions lead towards the launch of DeepTech ACT. And inside of DeepTech ACT, you can actually find all the resources that we applied and that are available for the deep tech players to use in order to prosper in their business. So basically, here we are today. And This image can showcase you that all these actions were connected among each other. Everything is leading to DeepTech ACT, as I said. And with no further ado, I will invite you to scan this QR code because we're going actually inside DeepTech ACT to showcase you what's in there, how can you use it, and what brings you to you. You can connect with people, you can find your best player, and you can use the resources that I actually just mentioned you about. So I will give you a minute or so to scan the QR code if you want to do that. And then I will move my screen to the DeepTech ACT. And feel free to let me know if I can do that. Okay, I will slowly move to the DeepTech ACT platform. You can still see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Amazing. Just this time we are inside of DeepTech ACT. I already logged in. So here you see my picture. And I want to kind of start with a slow intro with the basics. So we'll first go inside the profile. Here is my profile. You can have here a bunch of things, but let's go step by step. Account information. You can put your basic information, obviously, LinkedIn profile, email, things that you like to show to the community. Then you can choose which profile type you are. I choose that I'm an entrepreneur because I have a consultancy agency. Then you can organize some events and create some events. I created one to showcase you, and I will showcase you later how actually you can do that. The important thing about the account and the profile is that the more completed it is, the more the platform will do for you. How? Let's get into the practice and then you will understand. Basically, here's the matchmaking map. Matchmaking map is an interesting tool. We like to call it Tinder for deep tech. It's basically a solution to find your deep tech partner in a way that suits your needs, your business needs in the best way. Let's go from scratch. Here on the side, you can see, so this is my profile, so it is a bit subjective because, but it's the best way to showcase you what's inside. So here on the side, you can see my matches. These matches on the side are 50% and above. Here, you can actually search for a specific thing that you want to see in the map. Here, you can see your best matches at this moment. Here, you can go even deeper. I will explain you how. And here, well, this is probably the first thing that we advise you to do. It's something similar that I'm doing now, but the platform will showcase you step to step what you can click, what that will get you to, what you can use on the platform. So this is basically a tutorial of how to use the matchmaking map. Here you can see the map of the world with all the tiny dots that actually represent the people that are inside DeepTech ACT currently. So let's try to see currently who are my best matches. You can see there are training providers and startups with a 70% of the match score. So if I want to go deeper, I can contact these people and start a collaboration with them, or maybe just an organized meeting as a first step into introduction. If I want to go a little bit deeper and understand who is there for me. So important note, currently, this is what a platform is showing you based on your profile. So if your profile is completed enough, then the platform information that is telling you will be more completed as well, as we saw at the first start. So when you go to the profile, you can go and you can choose different needs that you want platform to showcase to you. You can go even further. You can say, okay, I want to match with somebody who's from, for example, Western Europe only. I want that person to be incubator or accelerator, for example. Expertise, I will leave it open. I want to see what's there. And events, I'm currently not interested in that. So what I'm interested in, I want somebody from Western Europe, accelerator or incubator. You click apply. And then the platform will show you currently who is on it that matches your needs. So I have Ali here, I have Diane, I have Elena, I have Fanny, for example. And I already have, as you can see, I already have Fanny in my best matches as a favorite. So if I want to see, for example, what Fanny is up to, what her profile looks like, I can click on this little arrow and the profile of Fanny will show up. Here I can see what she does, where she's based, what company she works for, events that she organized, what's her business core, what describes her, and what is she looking for. Then I can say, okay, Fanny, let's see what else is going on. Then I can go and see what's up with the Frederick, for example. Frederick also has an explanation of what he does. He's from Germany, his business scores, what describes him, and what he's looking for. So I can actually go and investigate what people are aligned to my needs. But the platform helps me in time, basically, in time consumption, because I already have here some people that are aligned with what I'm looking for. So for example, okay, Frederick, I think he might be an interesting match, so I can also add him as my favorite to, to contact in the future. How I can contact Fanny or Frederick? Well, here is the email on which you can basically send them an initial note and ask them if they want to exploit your collaboration in further. So do you maybe have some questions so far about how this matchmaking filter works?
No, thanks. It's crystal clear.
Oh, amazing. Good to hear that. Okay, so as I said, it's very, 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 very simple. You simply, the more information you put on, the more information you will get from the platform. Platform uses a quantified algorithm, so it basically matches you according to what you put that you need, basically. And that's all of the magic behind it. It actually is very simple, as you said. And we believe it might be very useful for the collaborations in the future. Let me now see what else I can show you. Maybe events, how you can create events. And you can connect based on events as well. So as I said, here's an example of one event that I created. We can put something like just example. You can pick the date. It's very, very, very user-friendly. Let's say 10, some normal time. AM, okay. Description, best event ever. Online, or it can be somebody specifically. Fee, this one is going to be free, and the website of the event. I will try to save it. This example, yes, okay. But the platform in that situation, so we don't have a spam event like this one is, the platform is doing the process of checking if the event is actually real and if it's resourceful for you to actually, find some collaborators via event. So this one, it's real event, it's happening, but as you can see, this one will not be approved by the platform because it's just a spam event, an example. So I will delete it. So I save platform the work, the troubles. Something extra on the DeepTech Act is initiate library. Initiate library is basically a set of documents, articles that are created by the DeepTech experts specifically for the different stakeholders, entrepreneurs, accelerators, investors, policymakers, and transversal category. You can go here and find a specific category of your interest. For example, gender equality. Let's see if something will come up. No. Maybe marketing. So here you go. There is an article about the marketing and sales for deep tech startups. This one is written, as I said, by the industry expert. So it goes very much into the detailed for deep tech specifically. Furthermore, there is a training section in which you can go and see 3 different trainings related to the DeepTech Act. When you go inside the training, you can see the program, the modules, and when you click on a specific module, you will have the context of the model, what's the challenge, instructions, the references, and also the documents to download so you can use it actually in practice. I will go back so you can see. For example, for Capital Compass, we have different models on deep tech business model strategies, marketing and sales, finance and strategies, financial management. So if you go inside, you will for each model get the context, the challenge. It's basically an online tutorial that is following your timeline. You can do it on your own when you have time, and it's something that is very, very useful. These are actually materials that were used in the Grow program by the startups that were selected. So they really go into the details and show you how you can prosper in the industry. Okay. I think I went through all the most important stuff of the platform. But I want to leave some room for questions. If you have any specific questions or doubts, feel free to shoot. Was something unclear? Should I go over something again? Do you think it might be useful?
Yes, Ania.
Thank you, Ahmed. What do you think is the most useful feature that you saw?
The matchmaking map. Yeah,
Okay, amazing.
it's very
What?
friendly. Yeah, and enough innovative.
Yeah, it basically works as Tinder for deep tech, in short. So it gives you, as we said, a match score, and you can pick okay, this one is good enough. No, I need something better. I need something that is more than 70%. And as I said in filter, you can go deeper and say, okay, I really want to start a collaboration with somebody who is from Eastern Europe, for example, or Southern Europe, or even further than Europe. You can go in Africa, in Oceania, wherever you find it's suitable for you.
I have a question.
Yes, sure.
It is just based on the startups and accelerators that register on DeepTech Act, or all of the world startups that uh, they
It's
may exist, and they don't register as an individual person or an accelerator in your platform.
it's based on the ones who do register, who are registered on the platform. So here's that point at the beginning: the more a profile is completed, the more truthful the information will be. Why is based on the ones who are registered? Because then we have the information of what they are doing, those startups, accelerators, entrepreneurs. And for example, if you're an entrepreneur, you fill out your profile, you're seeking for accelerators, so we are also checking out these accelerators profile, and in that way this algorithm is matching you. So it's a bit tricky to match you with somebody whose profile we don't even know. Does that make sense to you, Ahmed?
Yeah, thanks. I get it.
Okay, amazing. Are there maybe any further questions? I will assume not. And we can maybe go back here to the core code, just as an invitation for you to go on a deep tech, explore it, see what can offer, see what are your best business matches at this moment in Europe or beyond. Who knows, maybe you will find something interesting that was not, currently at the top of your mind, and you can start some interesting partnership there. That's our goal, and we hope it will achieve. If you don't have any more questions, we can close this interactive session. The point is was to be very short, concrete, your questions, so you can go on and explore it furthermore, and so that we don't waste more of your time. Are there maybe any further questions?
Yeah, Anya.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very nice, and it would be very helpful for us as an startup studio. We work on remotely in London as an
Okay.
hub startup Ltd. And we are a facilitator that provides lots of services to startups and individuals and entrepreneurs, like
Okay.
IP protection and business plan writing, relocation of the startups to the strongest ecosystem like Netherlands, UK, and furthermore. Uh,
Amazing.
and it would be very helpful for us to connect those who find us and may interested in our services. uh, at the end, I will thank you for this platform that you have birthed in this ecosystem, and we'll be very joyful to even invite you to some talks about further collaborations.
That sounds amazing, Ahmed. Thank you very much for these words. One question to you: are you already registered to DeepTech Act? Have you explored it yet?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Amazing. And do you think it can be useful for you in the future to explore further your networks? Because you're connected
Yes,
to really strong networks. That's amazing.
yes, and I have lots of innovative suggestions that you may add into your platform that it would be very helpful for you. Uh,
Amazing.
yeah,
Amazing. Amazing. Feel free to you can send me a message on the platform, or send me an email. You have my profile there, and we can explore further.
I send you a connection request on LinkedIn.
Amazing then.
Yeah.
Then we stay in touch.
I will send you our service descriptions, and you maybe wonder how much services that we will provide.
Nice. Thank you so much, Ahmed. I'm very glad that you connected today.
Yeah, it's my honor.
Okay, guys. If there are no further questions, I really thank you for your time and for being here. Um, feel free to send us an email if something pops up on your mind. We'll be more than happy to get in touch with you. And don't forget to go to the DeepTech Act and explore it further. Thank you so much. Have a great day.